Hello everyone, you are watching Kagato Moon. This week we have a powerful full moon in Scorpio that will raise deep emotions and will intensify our feelings. That is the most prominent astrological event of this week. But let's start from the very beginning. I will pull out one card for each day of this week, and also I will look at what astrological aspects we have on this given day. At the end I will pull out 3 oracle cards. You can pick one card as the message for you for this week of April. So let's look at what we have for this week. The card for Monday, April 22nd, is Six of Wands. It's a card of victory and finding inspiration to move forward with our life's goals. This day will be the one to enjoy our achievements and be admired by others. We can also be the ones who inspire others to be more positive with our lives and don't give up when reaching our dreams. The conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus is still very tight and has a big influence to this day. So we will be filled with the feelings of having more space and freedom, wanting more growth, expansion, and positive moments. Number 6 is the number of equilibrium and harmony in the tarot. And we have the moon in Libra, which calls to find balance in our actions, using diplomacy, avoiding direct contact in our relationships, and creating order and beauty in our environment. The card for Tuesday is Two of Cups. This is nice card to have on day of full moon in Scorpio. This card of Twos gives us many possibilities for new love relationships or new romantic events. New people can come into our lives with whom we want to make stronger commitments, or we will be prone to work on our current relationships to make that stronger, deep bond. This correlates with the full moon in Scorpio. This moon in Scorpio calls out for deep, intense feelings. We are motivated by desire and passion to get to the bottom of things, and we instinctively read between the lines. We will be not interested in shallow relationships and will be looking for more meaningful contacts. This full moon in Scorpio is in close aspect with Pluto, the modern ruler of Scorpio. So it has double the energy of Scorpio sign. The aspect between the planets is hard, so you may expect some disruptive feelings as well. On the other hand, this full moon has the potential for inner transformation and dealing with emotional crisis. Use this full moon in Scorpio to examine yourselves and get rid of emotional burdens that do not serve your current life for the benefit. Now the card of Wednesday is the World. This card represents the cycles of life, the beginnings and endings. The message for this day is to try to understand that life is all about cycles. One cycle ends and another one begins. Aligning yourself with the cycles of nature and life itself can help to survive the periods of disorientation. We still have Moon in Scorpio and in the hard aspect of Pluto, so we still will be dealing with our deep emotions, passionately trying to find solutions to our problems. But the moon is also in a nice aspect to Saturn this day, which will enable us to be more disciplined and calm in front of the problems. This will help to experience the world with down-to-earth attitude and understand that harder days come and go, and it is a natural cycle as the cycle of day and night changing each other. For Thursday we have Four of Cups. This is the card of apathy and melancholy. This means that we will be more concentrated on things we do have in front of us and be inclined to ignore the treasures of the universe that are offered to us. This also means that we may not see answers to how we can solve our problems. We had Mercury in retrograde several weeks by now. Mercury goes direct on the 25th of April, so this opens the doors to fluent external expressions. In the days of Mercury retrograde, we usually expect nothing but disruptions, incorrections, and misunderstandings. From now, Mercury will change its direction and things will go more smoothly. This hand is offering new possibilities we have to be more open to. Use this time to contemplate, to examine your expectations and reality. Try to find ways to enjoy the present moment and wait a bit. The opportunities will show up soon. And for Friday we have Seven of Pentacles. This card represents the moment when we have to stop and think about what we have achieved and where we are going next. This one pentacle on the side represents our potential for the future. We have worked hard and achieved a lot, and we may feel tired, but we can enjoy the fruits of our labor, and later we also may think of what the future holds for us. We may want to invest that one coin to reach our other dreams. The moon enters Sagittarius this day, so we will be more optimistic and motivated, and we are ready to pursue new vision. The moon also will have nice aspects to Mars and Pluto, so we may find ourselves passionate about the things we want for our lives. Now for Saturday, we have the Star. The card of Star continues the theme of the future and dreams and wishes, and what life is offering to us every day. But sometimes we are too busy concentrating on habitual ways to solve our emotional problems and do not see opportunities offered to us, as in the card of Four of Cups. Or we concentrate on our material things, like in the card of Seven of Pentacles, refusing to enjoy what we already have and ignoring the potentials for the future. The Star is about going to reach dreams. The Star is the symbol of hope and wishes. It is also the promise of something you wish for. When we long for something, we look up to the stars and we make wishes. Earlier on, ship sailors used the stars as the orienteer leading to the goal of the journey. The stars represent the faith that things in life can improve. This card marks a time good for renewing ourselves and preparing for new beginnings and new dreams. And finally for Sunday, we have Wheel of Fortune. It represents change upon we do not have any control, because it is collective change. Sometimes it marks inevitable and something threatening. It may have that feeling of fate. especially if we let ourselves easily be influenced by these external circumstances. The wheel always spins around, and circumstances are always in change. The world is just all like that. Many events are not under our control, but they influence and change our lives. What we can do in front of collective events or events that we do not have any control over. We have to remember first that the center is always the same. The center of the wheel correlates with our essence. We still can remain the same humans as we are, do things that we can control, and take care of people that we love. Sometimes we forget how powerful we are and how much we can do even if we look so small compared to the collective. This was an overview of this week of April. Now let's move on to oracle cards. I will pull them randomly and you can pick one as the message for you for this week. Okay, now let's read these messages. The first one is Dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. The second card is Mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Is it you or someone from your family or friends? And the third card is Stuff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. This is a nice message for this week. So that's all that I have for you this time. I wish all of you a wonderful week. Please be sure to like and subscribe to see more videos. Take care.